There's a new Guinness World Book Record. That's right, 639 pianos playing in unison.
And the North American Wife Carrying Championship needs to be updated.
Yes, the update should be Domestic Partner Carrying Championship.
Mm-hmm. And I write our genuine positivity message.
And a semi-truck driver thinks he's riding a bike and gets stuck.
He got more than confused. He drove his truck down the bike path and got stuck under a bridge.
Are you blowing smoke up my ass?
No, but that would be a good POS.
You mean piece of shit?
No, phrase origin story.
Welcome to What Happened to the World Today. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott. And this is a tale of how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show.
And we're going to talk about what we've noticed is going on in the world today. And what I noticed is you took a picture out your driver's window.
I certainly did while I was driving the limo bus.
Isn't that against the law?
I was parked.
Oh, okay. Good.
I thought this was kind of a cool picture because you can see the harbor in the background and you can see the lake behind me.
Oh, cool. Your lake is green?
No. This is the lake, the blue part.
Oh, in the mirror.
Back here is the harbor.
Oh, in the mirror you can see the lake.
Here you can see the lake.
Okay, so when you said behind you, I looked behind you and all I see is grass.
Yes.
So in the mirror, in the
mirror.
bus, you can
Yes.
see the water.
You know
That's
me,
cool.
I'm a little bit artistic. Creative. Creative is the right word, I guess. All right, I'm just freaking goofy.
Okay, now I can agree with you.
Yeah, I knew that would work.
All right,
You know what
so
else is goofy?
Guinness World Book of Records, they got some goofy
They
records.
do.
Is
And
that where you
know
were
how much
going?
I love those.
Is that where you were going?
Yeah, well,
You-
sort of.
Is that what we should get you for Christmas? Is that one of your Christmas list things?
No, it's not.
Current Guinness Book of World Records book?
No. 'Cause,
Autographed by all the freaks on all the pages?
oh, now see, that would be really cool, but there's like thousands of them.
That'd be cool. That would be a good show.
It would be.
Going around getting them all autographed.
Now, I came across this story, and because I like the Guinness stories because they're always interesting to find out what crazy things people do to get in the book.
Right.
Now, it's not that this was something crazy. This was something awe-inspiring. They took,
Aww. Not that kind of.
no, they took 639 pianos, lined them up on stage. So if you look from the top,
Okay, so again, 639. Why not 640?
well,
The
because,
previous record was 555.
okay,
So why not just do 640 pianos to play at the same time? Why 639?
well, again, I think it has to do with the pattern that creates from the above camera view. This amount worked for them.
They couldn't fit one more piano in.
This happened in South Korea, right?
Organized an event in Wugang County, the Hubei province, for
Oh no, South Korea is where the original
China.
China, yeah. China broke the record that was originally held in South Korea. But both those countries are very, very
was in Incheon, South Korea.
they're very, very anal about their
Poop was the last show.
yes. Well, I should have said that because now I got poop in my head. Thanks.
You got poop in your head?
Yeah, I do.
Now we know. Now we know not only you're weird, but you got poop in your head.
Anyway, what made this a record wasn't just having 639 pianos on one stage.
Well, they weren't on one stage, just so you know.
Well, yeah.
40 of them were on the stage, and the remaining pianos were in a nearby square.
Right. But what made it interesting is there were 8 countries involved in this, and all these players played in unison to break this record.
And they all played the same song.
Yes.
Which I have no idea what the name of that song is, but it was in D minor by Franz Schubert. the March Military. So
That's
it was
basically what it is.
the military
Yes.
march, but I don't know how to say it in Italian because that's a Marche Militara.
Militaire.
Militaire?
I believe it's militaire.
I don't think so.
Yeah. You never know.
I don't think so.
Alexa, how do you say military in French?
And maybe it's not French.
Militaire.
Let's suppose
It's
that you
Italian,
want
right?
a really important email to a
I don't
client.
know. Can you hear that?
Yes.
That's an ad. This is the song they played.
I'm hearing other instruments besides pianos. Oh, you're just playing the song.
I hear a whole orchestra.
Yes.
Okay. There you go. That's all you get.
That's all right. Reminds me of one of the sailor movies with either Frank Sinatra or Gene Kelly or something in it. Red Skeleton might have been in this one where they're, no, not Red Skeleton. Who that was it?
I
They're,
don't know where you're going with this.
Aunt Susie and Gene Kelly and Frank Sinatra. And she's trying to get an audition with the most famous piano player. And there's a scene in that movie where they're on stage with like 30 other pianists all playing the song at the same time. And it was freaking awesome. And that this is what reminds me of.
Anchors Away?
Yes, that sounds right.
Anchors Away is the only one I could think of.
Well, have to look it up real quick.
I did look it up. That's the only one I could find. Anchors Away.
So does it have those three actors in it?
Yeah.
Okay. You have Gene Kelly, Frank Sinatra. Yep, that's the right one.
Yeah.
Who's
Aunt
the,
Susie.
yes, who's the pianist in that? He's famous guy. I'm having a brain fart. See, full
pianist
cast
in?
crew. Jose Turbi. That's right, Mr. Turbi.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Unbelievable skill, and they're the kids from little itty bitty kids all the way up to grannies playing the piano in his concert. It was fantastic.
Cool.
You gotta love the old stuff. I mean, you know how we always tease that the millennials don't know anything about stuff from the past?
Because we're old timey. This is from 1945. This is even old timey for
I
us.
ran into a group of kids that I was working with that were talking about this kind of stuff, and they were digging it. And I'm like, this is so cool to hear you young people actually enjoying this. They said, don't get us wrong. We like the current stuff. But if you want to see skill, these people back then, they knew how to play instruments. They knew how to do all this stuff.
Yeah, they're into Drake now.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
so I think we talked about this before. Has it been a year since we talked about this?
It has been. Remember, we celebrated our 1-year anniversary 2 weeks ago.
I know that, but I don't remember it being that long ago.
All right. Everybody knows that husbands and wives should always help each other get through life, right?
Sure. Okay. Go ahead.
All right.
I thought you were going somewhere with that, but apparently you weren't.
Well, in
I'm just,
Maine,
I'm just, with all the Me Too movement and everything going on, where's this is the North American Wife Carrying Championship.
yes.
Where's the North American Husband Carrying Championship?
Yes,
Or Domestic Partner Carrying Championship?
that works too.
We should start one.
But I think what makes this so cool is what the winner actually gets.
What do I get?
They get 12 cases of beer.
Wow.
Here.
They win beer. And they win a trip to Finland where this actually originated.
Yes. So, and oh, hey, check this out.
What?
They win Arsenal's weight in beer, which is 12 cases, and 5 times Arsenal's weight in cash. Ooh.
Yeah, see, 5 times in cash. And they get to go to participate in the World Wife Carrying
Yes.
Championship.
Which, of course, since we're all about what happened to the world today, this fits right in, right?
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
world
because they keep talking about that carrying offers contest wife's weight in beer. But 5 times the weight in cash. What? How are they pennies? What? I want to know.
Oh, yeah, I see that. They don't specify. Cash is cash. See, if it was in $100 bills, that would be really awesome.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I'm in. I'll compete in a sexist competition for that.
Yes, you would. I would too. And I'm thinking I would not win.
That's never a good idea.
No, I just realized I definitely would not win.
You used up all your brain matter on our genuine positivity message.
Sometimes you have to do that, right?
Right. So Fun Guy the Entertainer did our genuine positivity message for this show. Yay! So are you going to read it or am I going to read it? Am I going to read your genuine positivity message?
Sure. Well, yeah, you read it and then
you read it.
All right.
It's your message.
There are many ways to make your mark in this world. Some make others gasp in awe, and some make them cheer those that take up the challenge. And there are those that make you scratch your head and wonder, no matter if you win or fail, you will make your mark. Fun Guy the Entertainer.
That's right. So everybody get out there and make your mark. And if you have to make your mark with poop, like our last show, go for it.
And if you need to do an X, go learn how to read and write.
Yeah, X marks the spot. Ooh, that would be a good phrase origin story. X marks the spot.
It would be, but I hadn't thought of this. That just popped into my brain here, which, as you know, is sometimes a little screwed up.
Sometimes. I think my allergies are changing.
Well, you just went from Phoenix to, it's not really that much different, is it?
Oh, yeah. It's wet and rainy there.
See, that just seems weird because Phoenix is also desert.
So they had more rain there than, like, if they had the amount of rain that they had there, we would have had it here, I'd be building an ark right now. And in addition to that, their Joshua trees actually look like Joshua trees.
Really?
Yeah. I'll have to download some of the pictures I took. So hopefully it came out. I took them while I was driving. I had my phone in my my mount.
Yes.
And I had it set on with my remote, and I was taking pictures.
Yeah, when we brought one of the buses back from California, the number 5 bus, my dad went with me, and I had him take pictures as we drove by. And every once in a while, we'd stop. And those Joshua trees are pretty freaking cool.
Yeah, like they're huge. So I was like, they look like trees. They actually get the ones we have around here look like sticks, like more like cactus than trees. But they're huge there, and they actually look like trees.
They do.
I'm like, oh, okay, that's why they call them Joshua trees. I was like, wow, that's cool. And if you recall, this is the only climate that the Joshua trees grow in.
That is correct.
The Mojave Desert region. So nowhere else in the world.
No. So now, as we are fond of telling people, you spent some time in Phoenix. And while you were there, you were regaining your CDL license and driving a semi-truck.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I have a question for you.
Uh-huh.
If you were driving your semi-truck down the road and you came across a bike path,
I would drive on it. I would totally drive on it thinking it's a road.
Well, sure, because it looks just like a road, right?
Yeah, you can't fit on it, but sure.
I saw this, and the first thing I thought is that Steve? No, it's not Steve, because Steve's smart.
Yeah, so a confused truck driver in Ohio drove onto a bicycle path and ended up getting his semi-truck wedged underneath a pair of overhead bridges. All right, Look up the pictures. Semi-truck on bike path.
Yeah, semi-drives on bike path.
This guy didn't get it wedged underneath. He collapsed. All right, if 13.6 normal clearance, this guy looks like the bridge was like 10.6. It looks like he took 2 feet off the top of his trailer, and he's all the way in. He's almost coming out the other side of the second bridge. That's how far he got before he hit. So, yeah, he was more than confused in Columbus, Ohio.
If you look at the rear picture of this truck, you can see that it peeled it sideways probably 4 feet when it collapsed the roof.
Well, I was going 2 feet because I'm looking at the hinges. See the hinges?
Yeah, well, yeah.
2 feet between the hinges. So that's why I said 2 feet.
No, but still.
Yeah, crazy.
Now,
crazy.
I drive my buses, which are nowhere near as tall as semi-trucks, and I get nervous going under certain bridges.
Well, the ones that aren't labeled.
Down.
Yeah, the ones that aren't labeled.
Yes. But I'm thinking, if you look at this, his truck doesn't even fit in the one lane. The only thing that you can say does make it look like a road is it has yellow spots to be left and right side.
Yellow spots on the left and right side.
Stripes. There's center line stripes.
It only has center line. It doesn't have left and right. It just has center line stripes.
Right. It has a center line stripe.
So there's some things you can pick up when you're driving. Okay. First off, if there are no street markings on the sides, then you're probably, especially when there's when there's a curb, the curb is a street marking.
Yes.
But when there's no curb, there's usually a white line.
Yes.
Showing you the edge of the road. Okay, that's number one. Number two, there's usually street signs.
Yes.
There are no street signs. You can always tell when you're going the wrong way down a one-way street when all of the signs on both sides of the street are facing away from you.
Correct.
Then you're going to go, I'm on. So there are things you can pick up if you're paying attention.
Yes.
But, yeah.
And the other thing is, I guarantee you that on like 10 feet in from the road on that path, there's a sign that says no motorized vehicles down this path. I guarantee you it's there.
Well, and all of the bike paths out here have those posts up in the center of them.
Yes.
So you can't drive vehicles down there.
Obviously, there's no post there or he wouldn't have been able to get in there.
Well, yeah. Or maybe he just ran it over. The amount of damage this guy did.
Say that. Yes.
He said he was looking for an on-ramp to the highway.
Yeah.
They did not find it.
No. Well, the cool thing is he will need a new job.
Yeah. Truck driver was cited for reckless operation and traffic control device. What? Okay. Whatever. Yeah, this is usually going to, and it goes on your record. It stays on they get some kind of score thing. It's really weird. So poor guy.
Yeah.
Not good at all.
No. And I can't tell if he's a owner operator because you can't see the side of the cab, but.
Yeah, you can't see if it's a company vehicle. Thank goodness they did that for them. There's no company logo on there. Poor guy.
Yes. So, but anywho's, yeah, we usually the professional drivers aren't that stupid. So it's,
No, but there is a funny story underneath this story. I don't know if you saw this or not.
I started to, and then I realized I didn't know if we had enough time to go to anything else.
Well, we don't, but I just saw the story down here for odd news. A 2-year-old boy shreds an envelope containing $1,060.
Yes.
A Utah couple was saving up to buy tickets. They kept an envelope, and their 2-year-old son found the envelope and has been interested in this paper shredder that they have. Guess where the envelope went?
Yeah, with the money in it.
Yep. So he shredded it.
Yeah.
He helped shred the junk mail, so he found it and shredded the mail.
That's right.
But did you know that the Department of Treasury, well, you can mail it to the Department of Treasury?
Yes, and they will tell you how much it is.
And they will get you back the money.
That is correct.
But it takes 1 or 2 years to get the money back.
It does.
So.
Although with the amount of publicity this one got, it'll probably be fast-tracked. They'll have it in a couple months.
I don't think so.
I'm
glad you believe that, but it sounds like you're blowing smoke up my butt. I'm pretty sure.
Dude, I was thinking about actually doing that for real because, people used to do that for real.
Okay, so here's the crazy part, okay? So the phrase origin story is blowing smoke up your butt.
Yes.
So here's the crazy part about that. It actually was literal. It used to be literal. And,
yes.
and okay, so I'm going to read you this line and I'm going to pause.
Okay.
Because that's what I did when I read the line.
Yes, you did.
Back in the late 1700s, however, doctors literally blew smoke up people's rectums. What
Like, why would you do
possible
that?
diagnosis or would this treat? Now, wait, it gets even weirder.
It does.
Believe it or not, in general mainstream medical procedure, among many other things, to resuscitate people who were otherwise presumed dead, they would stick the hose up your butt and the bellows, and they would, yes. They also had this equipment along certain major highways with waterways, along with the River Thames.
Yes.
Is that how you say it? Thames? Is that how you say
Yes,
it?
I believe that's correct.
In England. So people on the waterways were expected to know that and how to use that. It was like a modern day defibrillator. I'm like, no way. They would literally put the tube in the and resuscitate you. Who? Okay, we breathe through here.
Yes.
So how does that? Whatever. No. But they thought that the nicotine in the tobacco stimulated the heart to
Correct.
But they would force smoke in your nose and mouth.
Yeah.
That makes sense. But why would they put smoke up your butt?
Well, you never know.
It's
Well,
crazy.
here in 1774, doctors William Hawes and Thomas Cogan, who practiced medicine in London, formed the Institution for Affording Immediate Relief to Persons Apparently Dead from Drowning. Apparently, by doing this, by paying 4 guineas, which is about $450 today, you could purchase one of these things which they consider defibrillators. The nicotine blown into the rectum would get into the bloodstream and stimulate the heart.
That's just crazy.
But here's the coolest thing. It's real and it's crazy.
It worked. Apparently it worked. The practice of using tobacco-smoked enemas on drowning victims quickly spread as a popular way to introduce tobacco into the body. Well, so those get really weird. You got these kids that are drinking alcohol through their butts, right? They're doing alcohol and they're dying from alcohol poisoning because your body's absorbing it so quickly. So please don't do that.
Native American Indians used to do stuff that way also to help get into the spirit world.
Blowing smoke up someone's ass who gets into the spirit world. Okay. Not for me. So with that visual in your mind, I just want to say thank you for watching.
And if you feel our show is not a bad life decision,
don't blow smoke up our butts.
I don't know.
Please like, subscribe, watch our other shows and channels. Go to whathappened.world. Right down there, whathappened.world. Click in the links in the show more. You can get to everything that we have from there. Go see Fun Guy Entertainer Cooks for you.
That's me.
And I'd love to say this, but I don't want to blow smoke up your ass.
Thank you.
I wonder if they pooped on them too. I had to get one last poop in there. So I want you to live every day, and we'll see you at the next show.
Be genuinely positive, live and love life, and have a good one.
Be crazy, just